Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from the La Bond, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the video today. Hope you are as well where you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about guilty Derek. Guilty Derek Chauvin. Convicted on all charges. From to the point. Guilty Derek. Guilty Derek Chauvin. Convicted on all counts from the Philippines. Yeah! Woo! What a joy. It's such a joy to come back to you, my friend. And I want to say, those here for the first time, if you would click on that subscribe button and the bell notification, I got two fresh new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about just us and just this, what happens all too more often than not is minorities in the United States of a doggone America don't get just this. We get just us. Huh? How many times have you seen a Caucasian police officer brutally kill a black man or woman or minority, Latino, and they get off scot-free? Using excessive force. How many times? Huh? But today, my brothers and my sisters, we got a different scenario. Huh? Today we're going to talk about some things that's in the news today. You know me, man. I bring it to you right, tight, long, strong. Some people don't like me because you talking about that race stuff. No, I'm talking about life. This is life. I'm a black man in a white world, in a Caucasian world. And I have to highlight the things that resonate inside of me, okay? When I see my brother being slain on the street, you expect me not to say nothing? Huh? I see and I say. I see and I say. I see and I speak it. That's the least I can do. They gone. They can't talk for themselves. Huh? So I'm here. So today we're going to look at some things today. I'm so excited. I'm so happy that this is a very historical day, my friends. Today, Derek Chauvin got convicted. He is a convicted felon, convicted murderer on all 3 counts. Justice. And today we got G-U-T-I-C-E. We got justice today. And this is a historical moment, not only for Black Americans, but for all Black people all over the world and all minorities all over the world. Look at Adam Toledo. Was he Black? No. He was a brown, Mexican-oriented Latino. Got gunned down in an alleyway. 13 years old. This is a victory. This is an historical moment because his life is gone. And the man that killed him, I know he's sweating bullets right about now because his time is coming. And the same way we kept George Floyd death up in the world's eye, we're going to look at Adam. And we're going to look at Dante and everybody else. Okay? We're going to keep them lifted up because Black lives, brown lives, minority lives do matter. We're the ones that taking out left and right like we ain't nothing. We are nobody. We're less than human, so we don't care. It's just another one bites the dust. No, it's not going to be that way. From this point forward, y'all, keep the pressure on. Keep the political pressure on. The po-po need to be accountable for their actions. The day is gone when you're going to pop somebody because he's a minority and then you think, wait, ain't nobody going to say nothing. Huh? That's over. We have our eyes open now. We're not afraid of you anymore. And we're going to pounce on you that do these things to minority people. So then we're going to take a look at some things. I'm just going to do general focus today. General focus, not detail. This is a very, very happy day for me. I'm elated. You know, I'm not happy that someone's going to jail. That's not what I'm happy about. I'm happy about the fact that justice, that's right, Lisa D, she got it. She said justice. Justice has been done, and it has been served properly. For once in my life, I've seen justice being done properly, okay? As it relates to people of color. So I'm happy. This should be a happy and historical day for all of you minorities, not just African Americans, and even Americans, Caucasians too. I mean, they're decent Caucasians this way. All of them not bad. You know, I got Caucasian friends. They right with me, you know. It's just the bad ones out there. They're giving the good ones a bad name, okay? All Caucasians are not bad. So y'all think, well, he don't like white. I love everybody, man. My mama taught me a long time ago. She said, you need to love everybody, Bobby. That's what the Bible say, son. I said, yeah, man, I'm going to love them, mama, till they do something wrong to me. They mess with me. I don't care what color you are. I'm going to come back on you, okay? That's the way I am. But color's not my thing, man. You know, I'm married to a Filipino. You know, if color's not my thing. It's how you treat me, man. Treat me right. I'm going to treat you right, okay? But I just want to get started. Let's get started, man. Let's get started. I want to, the primary focus of this program today, the primary focus of this live stream is to primarily get your what? Reaction. I want your reaction. I want your feedback on what occurred today of this historical conviction in the United States of America, in the state of Minnesota. I never dealt with anybody from Minnesota in my life. You know? Minnesota, that's like the furthest. I didn't even know black folk was out there till this case happened. You know, now they're on the map. I had no understanding of where. I didn't even know where it was on the map. Here at the state, yeah, Minnesota. But now it's highlighted all over. And had they not given the right verdict, oh Lord, heaven help us all. Had they not given the right verdict, it would have been some trouble in Minnesota, okay? And all over the world. Because people was just like this. Rude just said. And if they'd have said, not guilty, chaos would have loomed all over the world. Not just in the States, baby. All over the world. That's how important this case is. It is a global phenomenon. The whole world is watching Minnesota. The whole world is watching the United States of America to see if they do right by us. Today, they did right by us. Tomorrow, it may be another story. It may be another scenario. So what we got to do, y'all, to keep it straight, to keep it right, tight, long, straight, what we got to do, y'all, stay on their butts. Stay on them. Not physically, we don't fight nobody, we don't shoot nobody, we don't do none of that. But we make our presence known, peace in demonstrations. And we make our presence known by packing the courthouse. Let them know we're not done yet. It's just a start. We're not finished yet. Every time you take one of us out, we're going to be right there trying to make sure you do the right thing by us. We are human beings, just like you. And we need to be treated accordingly. Okay? That's what this victory in the court was today for America, not only for Black America, but for Caucasian America, for Latino America, for Asian America, for all Americans. This was a victory. It is the first time that a huge case was involving a minority, and it was publicly seen how he was did dirty and how they killed the man. That man was in torture for 9 minutes, 29 seconds, and the whole world looked on him, man. The whole world saw it. And so they could not get the right, they had to get the right verdict. It would have had hell to pay for it if they did. So now it's not over yet. We got some more guys that participated in that murder of George Floyd. They were accessories to the crime. They didn't keep their knee on George's neck, but they held him down to the ground, and that rhymed. Yeah, they held him down to the ground. That was just as bad. They should have enough decency in them. Say, look, man, I can't be a part of this. This man is suffering here. You know, I don't care if he was your superior officer. You have a right to say it's wrong and stop when you see wrong. That is the essence of being a police officer, to serve and protect. Okay? They didn't do that, so they just did wrong. So this is the beginning. We got 3 more to go. Okay? And it's not even over for Sheriff Chauvin yet, because we got to look and see what the time they give. I want them to get him max. You know, I told you the other day about officer in I think it was in Minnesota again. George, you remember what's his name? Muhammad Noor, N-O-O-R. Muhammad Noor. Look that up, Google it. He got sentenced 12.5 years because he shot. He was African American, Ethiopian African American from Ethiopia. He got sentenced 12.5 years because he accidentally shot a Caucasian woman. He was called out on a 911 call, burglary in progress. He opened it. He came to the place. The door was open. So what would you expect? Somebody in there, right? So he said, anybody here? Anybody here? He had a gun because he was expecting some trouble. So next thing you know, he heard it like a ta, and he turned and shot because he thought somebody was getting ready to shoot him. Thought a gunshot. Shot the lady dead. Okay. And you think they had mercy on him? Had no mercy on him. He killed somebody. He had to pay some time. He got 12. He got the max. Let's see what they do this guy. Okay. Let's see how fair and equal the justice is in America. All right. We're going to do 1 minute review, 1 minute review, 1 minute review. Let's go. I'm going to show you what we talked about the last time, man. You know, I keep it popping on this show. I don't play. Y'all got, I talk to you about the Philippines. I talk about everything because that's real life, man. I don't hide nothing from you, you know, and you shouldn't be hiding nothing from me when I talk to you. Let's go. So we talked about this right here yesterday. Had an awesome show yesterday, man. I laid it down right, tight, long, and strong. And if you wasn't here yesterday, you check that show out, okay? We had some good stuff on that show, man. I talked to you about how minorities are being treated in this world. I talked to you about the whole theme of that show. One of the major themes. I spoke to you about a double standard. Do you remember that? Huh? I talked to you about double standard because that's every minority in America today faces a double standard in a judicial system. We face a double standard as it relates to policing, how the police engage with us. When the police engage with me, I'm an African American. I have melanin in my skin, and they think that I'm guilty. As soon as they see me, I'm a bad man. I'm the bad man. I'm guilty. That's in their mind. And so when the judges when you go to before the judge and you get some time, whatever, you can get the max. But when you put a Caucasian, did the same thing you did, right? And go before the judge gonna give them a light sentence because they light skinned. They Caucasian. It's an inequity. It is an injustice that we have been dealing with from time after time after time since we got on the shores of this country. Okay? So we talked about this right here. Let me see if I can pull it up. Where was it? Here we go. We talked about this right here. See right now? Justice, man. Just us. It's a black man, man. He's torn between 2 lovers. I ain't talking about no female lovers. He's torn between a cultural love for his culture and the love of his nation. A patriotic love, a nationalistic love for his country. He was born in the USA, but it's hard to love somebody that don't love you back. You hear me? Did you hear what I said? You better write that one down. It's hard, y'all. It's hard to love somebody when they don't love you back. It's hard when you love your country and your country don't love you back. All they want to do is stab you in the back. It's hard, man. And so, we talked about that yesterday, and we talked about all the double standards that we as minorities in America have to face in a day in and day out basis. And people don't realize that. You just think that, okay, you got to go by the law. And we abide, most African Americans and minorities are law-abiding citizens, upstanding. We pay taxes, we work, but we do all the things that anyone Caucasian would do. But they don't see that side of us in their mind. They don't see that side of us in their mind, in their sight, their vision. They're clouded by stereotypical ideas of us. We lazy, we do drugs, we all we do is get babies, all kind of negative, we don't work, you know? And when they see us in the process of committing crime or in the process of policing, that's those images, those ideas, just he ain't nothing, you know? Got to change, man, you know? Change is coming, hold on, okay? It may be a while, but it's coming. This is the first instance of change. And if truth be told, it should have began years and years ago. Y'all remember Rodney, right? Brother Rodney King, the one they beat all day and all night, pulled him out the car. About 6 officers tied their batons, just Rodney said, because he was drunk, you know. Rodney got in the car, he said, what y'all doing? How y'all doing? He tore him up, man. But the change should have been happening from that point forward. It never did. So now we're at a turning point. I call it a turning point in our world as we know it in the United States of America. Because now the world is seeing that America is capable of giving justice to minorities. If they're placed in the limelight, if they're placed in the spotlight, if the world is watching, America gonna do the right thing. But as soon as the world stop watching, America gonna go right back. That's why we got to stay vigilant, minority people out there. We got to keep our eyes open, and we got to lift up every incident that they try to go backwards and do just us instead of just this. Are you with me? Oh, yeah. So we talked about this yesterday, just us, and we talked about Derek Chauvin and the double standards. We looked at the Dante Wright, and I told you about this guy on the right, Luke, white guy, and how they treated. He was a traffic stop guy too, and Dante was too. But the way they treated Dante, they shot Dante. Dante tried to run. The white guy tried to run too. But when the white guy ran, you think they stopped him and shot him? Huh? Nah. You know what the white man did to them? Okay, I'm gonna show you. I think I'm gonna just show you the video because some of y'all weren't here yesterday. I'm gonna show you the video. The white guy, let me show you. I keep the video. I'm gonna show you the video. This is what happened. Let me show you this. Okay, see Dante right there on the left, and the white guy, Luke on the right. Okay, I told you in the middle, there's an example of what double standards are. Okay, you have different rules for different people. Okay, and that's wrong because double standards hurt everybody. So I'm gonna show you a perfect example of the double standard. The black guy get stopped for a traffic stop, and look what happened when a white guy gets stopped. The white guy, I'm gonna set this up real quick for you. The white guy, he hit the police officer in the head with a hammer. And he got in this truck and he tried to pull off. And the popo put his hand in the window, right? And he drove off with the popo in the window after he had rammed a popo car. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. This is. I can't make this stuff up, people. This is unbelievable. It truly is. Okay, hold on. I gotta find it. Give me 1 second. I got to show this, man, because see, some of y'all weren't here yesterday. You missed a great show. I'm gonna show you what part of it did you miss. Okay, hold on. Give me a minute. Here it is. Right. This is it. Okay, I got it. Okay, let me get this off the screen first. I'm gonna show you exactly what happened. Watch this.
Oh my God. Oh, hell no. The cop is on there.
Oh. The cop is on there. Yeah. Caucasian man, 61 years old, Luke Alvin Ultrablooms. He was at a store in Hutchinson, Minnesota. He got mad. He's an anti-masker. He don't like to wear masks. They told him to wear a mask. He took a 2x4 and bust a man upside his head and walked out the store and ran. They called the popo. Popo cornered him, and he took a hammer out of his truck and busted. He hit the popo in his head, and the popo put his hand in the car, and he took him all the way downtown. They finally got him locked up, but I'm showing you the disparity between how they treat us when it's an arresting situation versus how they treat Caucasian. I'm gonna show you the other one too. But I'm not going to show you the whole one. It's sort of long. But I'm going to show you the other one too, because I want to make sure. I want two things I want to do by my reason for showing this. Number one, many of you were not here yesterday. I want to make sure that I show you things that you sometimes you miss. But I want to show you. Also, I want to make sure that you know that this is a captivating show. That we show you things that are pertinent to you that you need to know. I don't, and that rhyme too. I just thought about it. But I don't play games. And I want you to know that when you come to this show, I'm going to show you the real. And I'm going to be for the real now. Okay? Let's go. Okay. Here's the other video right here. Let me show you this real quick. And then we're going to go on with the rest of the show. Okay? I know, man. Hey, I take my time. I take my time and I do it right. Tight, long, and strong. Because that's the best way. You know, I don't run. I don't hurry up nothing. Okay, watch this one right here. Let me set this up real quick. This guy, Caucasian man, they were trying to, a Caucasian man was being arrested by a Caucasian officer. The Caucasian officer is giving him instructions. Get on the ground, get on the ground. So the guy got on the ground at first, and then he just said, I'm not getting on the ground. He got up and it was on after that. Let's go, here we go.
Get on the fucking ground now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground now! Get on the ground! Put your feet, your hands, put your hands on your back now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! You have? Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Dude, get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Dude got a death wish.
He's chasing the taser didn't phase him.
Yeah.
He's gonna shoot him. He's gonna shoot. Oh shit!
What is he on?
Get out the car now! He's trying not to use his gun. Now! Get out. Shoot his tires out. Shoot his tire out.
It's not a gun.
He gonna kill himself. Oh, here come the helicopters. Yeah, that's helicopter. Here they come. Shoot his tires out, dude. Don't let him drive away. Oh, he gonna kill himself. Oh, watch out!
Okay, so you get the gist of what I was trying to tell you. And I'm sure that's just showing the double standards of how that guy did way than what George Floyd would have done. And that guy did way worse than Dante or anybody else that would stop. Okay. But that is a perfect and prime example of the double standards that exist in this country, in America, as it relates to minorities when they're dealing with the policing in America or when they're dealing with the judicial system. And I show you one more thing, and we're going up for today. I show you this example right here. Okay, watch this. Blacks make up 13% of the general population in America. We're about approximately 13% of Americans in the USA are black. But this is the discrepancy. 40% of the prison population are blacks. Can you get that, guys? How's that? Why is that? How is that? You know, that's a problem. That is a problem. Okay. So I just brought that to you to let you know some of the things we talked about yesterday. And we looked at this topic yesterday. And our topic yesterday was misery and justice for all minorities. Because, you know, remember we did the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America and to the Republic. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the Republic which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, ain't no liberty and justice for all. It's misery and just us for all minorities. So that was a topic yesterday. An awesome topic yesterday, guys. You missed that show. Check it out. Okay. All right. So today we're going to talk about thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for today. And we don't have I don't have a detailed focus for you. I have a very general focus. I'm going to show you. The primary purpose of the show is to get your reaction. I want your feedback. I want your reaction. How do you feel about this verdict? And how do you feel about the upcoming trials for the other three gentlemen that will be charged as well, that have been charged as well? Their trials are coming up. So that's why many people are saying, hey, this may be a short-term victory for the day, but it ain't over yet. George, more than one people had a hand in killing George. It wasn't just Derek. Derek had the one that had the knee on it. What about the other two that's holding him down? And what about the other one standing guard, trying to keep the crowd control? The time is coming. Okay, and the world, you think the world gonna turn away? It might. But people like you and me and people that care need to be focused and need to draw attention to them as well. So thumbnail for the day. Hold on, thumbnail for the day. It's right here. It's right there. Justice, man. George got some G-U-S-T-I-C-E today, baby, in America. And we're gonna look at the verdict, man. He was convicted. I mean, not George, Chauvin. Chauvin was convicted, man, of 3 counts. Okay. And he's gonna get some time. I hope, the time he gets is based on what the judge chooses to give him. The judge might give him a lenient sentence, I don't know. But I hope he give him the right appropriate sentence. Not no probation, not none of that. Just give him the hard time, the harshest sentence he can. Because if he does, it sends a signal to those officers that are currently engaged in policing to let them know, hey, I gotta cut this out. I can't treat black people I can't treat Latinos. I can't treat Asians like they dirt no more. I don't want to get no time. That's a signal to them that you got to change. Okay, and I'm so happy today that I saw that during the trial, right after the verdict was announced, our president, Biden, and our vice president contacted the family of George Floyd and congratulated them, saying that we were so happy of the positive verdict, the right verdict. They got it right. That tells us we have a right man in office. And I'm so happy that he called him, and then Kamala Harris called him as well to talk to him. So yeah, that's unheard of, man. That a president would take the time, make the time, shake the time, break the time to call somebody and empathize and sympathize with them, on a subject like that. Yeah. And so I'm happy today about the verdict. Well, it ain't over, sister. It ain't over, brother. It ain't over, cousins. We still got some more to go in that round. Let's go. All right, so that's our thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. Thumbnail for the day. Here is our focus. Now, focus. Just focus. And we got a general focus. I don't have a detailed focus today. This is our focus today. General focus only. Yeah, we're just looking at George, man. We're looking at the trial. We're looking at Chauvin. See him right there, man. George is looking down. He said, yeah, they finally got that guy that did this to me. He thought he was going to get away. He thought I was just another number. He thought I wasn't nothing, that my whole life wasn't worth nothing. Just because I was a big, strong black guy, another big, strong black guy. And he put a knee on my neck and killed me. Now he going to get some time. And I'm going to be glad when he go to jail too. That's what he's saying. That's what the spirit's telling me. I'll be glad when he go to jail. And he meets somebody in jail called Bubba waiting on him. Yeah, that's what will happen. Think about it is Derek Chauvin was a police officer for over 19 years, I think, something like that. Long time. So he got some people waiting on him, in the federal pen. He's like, okay, Chauvin, I remember you set me up. I got you, man. I got you. I'm waiting on you. So it's going to be some hard time. It ain't going to be no easy time for him. It's going to be some hard time. Anytime you were a prior police officer, and you go to jail in the area in which you had already arrested and sent people up, people remember you. Okay. So I guess what, Chauvin? When you get inside the big house, it's going to be Bubba waiting on you. The one you set up like you did George. Anyway, let's go. So we're talking about the verdict, man. And people all over the world are rejoicing because they got it right. The reaction has been so positive, and the emotions and people regarding this verdict, people have been outpouring in emotions and rejoicing because they got it right, and they didn't put the black man under the bus. Most of these trials that come out with a black man or minority get killed or whatever, they put us on trial like we the victim. I mean, we the perpetrator and not the victim. and they make the actual perpetrator, which would in this instance would be Derek Chauvin. They make him the victim. And so that's how they get him off. These two people, or the jury starts feeling sorry for people like Chauvin. Well, you know, he was just doing a job and he didn't know and he didn't realize, and we feel sorry for you and you just a power. And that was just an old black man. So we don't worry about it, but we worry about you. We're gonna let you go. He said, nah, that didn't happen this time. And this is very unique. And it is a turning point in America. Okay. So look at that. And look at this right here. I got this lady right here. Young lady, 17 years old, Darnella Frazier. She filmed the George Floyd death. And she reacted to the verdict with relief and tears. She said, thank you, Lord. She was shouting from the top of her voice, thank you, Lord. 17 years old. She witnesses. And when she testified in the trial, you know what she said? She said, every night I go to bed, and I'm apologizing to George because I feel I should have did more than what I did. How sad that is, man. On a 17-year-old girl, and she's apologizing because she thought she should have did more. We ought to be celebrating the fact that she put that video up on internet. If it wasn't for her video, George would have been an afterthought. Nobody would know his name to this day. The young lady did an outstanding job. And so we need to be thankful that she had the courage and the fortitude to put that up. And then I was so gratified when I saw Derek Chauvin be put in handcuffs. Made my day, man. They put him in handcuffs. They took him away, and he acted like he was, you know, he was being wronged. He had a superior type of looking on his face, like y'all wronging me, you know. But today, justice for Floyd. See that lady right there on the right? Justice for Floyd. Floyd got justice today, baby. Okay, he ain't getting no just us. He got justice, and one of the main reasons why George Floyd got justice today is because the whole world was watching. And they were waiting. Had they gotten the wrong verdict, everybody would have been protesting all over the world. And it could have been some bad situations, especially in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, the city of Minneapolis. So they got it right. Everybody, Caucasian need to be rejoicing, African Americans, Latinos, Asians, everybody need to be rejoicing that America has gotten the proper verdict as it relates to a black man being murdered in broad daylight. Okay, that's very. You think I'm playing? That very seldom happens. That they get it right. But that's it, man. That's what I got for you. And because the whole world's watching. That's the main reason why they got it right. See right there? Justice for George Floyd and all. The whole world is watching. All over the world, man. Everybody's rejoicing. Not just in the USA, not just here in the Philippines, because I'm rejoicing, but all over the world. This is the George Floyd has become a global movement. Yeah, George Floyd has become a global movement. Everybody in the world has seen the nasty things that America does. America's dirty little secret. Yeah, you America. And your dirty little secret, how you treat African Americans, how you treat Latinos, how you treat Asian brothers and sisters, your dirty little secret. The whole world see your dirt. America. Can't hide no more, America. You were hiding it for a long time. That's why America, when you sent your ambassador, to talk to China, and the ambassador tried to talk trash to China, the China came back and said, look at America. You ain't got no power no more. And I'm paraphrasing. You ain't got no power. Look how you treat your black folk. Look how you treat your minority. Shut your mouth, America. That's what, but the dirty little secret is out. The whole world is watching us. Now, here's what America needs to do from this point forward. Get it right. They got it right in this case, but in every other case from this point forward, they need to get it right. And my opinion, this is my opinion, all the other cases that they swept under the rugs prior to this time, as it relates to an African American, Latino, or any type of minority being killed, they need to review those cases. I mean, it's only common sense. They need to review those cases in light of the fact that they're now discovering that America has a systemic racism in most of its major institutions, policing, judicial, financing, racist, systemic racism is in finances too. You ever try to get along? Black man, you ever try to get along? Latino, Asian man, you ever try to get along? As soon as they see your face, may I see your credit history? Here you go, ma'am. I have A1 credit. Okay, you got that. Where you work, sir? I've been working for IBM for 10 years. Okay. You got any stocks and bonds? No, I don't have any stocks and bonds yet, but I'm trying. Okay. I'm sorry, sir. We're looking for people that have stocks. You see? That's how they do us, because of this color. They find ways to kick us out the game. They find ways to throttle us down. They find ways to target us. Because we are a what? Threat. And I talked to you about us being a target. I talked to you us being a threat. And I talked to you about them throttling us down in a private live broadcast. Because I keep it right, tight, and long, and strong with you. I don't play. I don't hold nothing. I don't sugarcoat nothing. Do I look like a donut factory to you? You put sugar on stuff? Nah. I'll give it to you real. Like hard steel. Some of you can't take that. You get mad. Man, you ain't had to say that, man. You just a racist black man. And you can call me what you want. Just don't call me late for dinner. Nah, but call me what you want, man. It doesn't matter to me. I'm telling you the truth as I perceive it through my eyes. This is what the name of this broadcast is. My viewpoint, not only in the Philippines, but all over the world, baby. I'm telling you my viewpoint. And thank goodness some of you agree with me. I don't know why, but some of you agree, and that's a good thing. And some of you don't. It's okay, man. You don't have to agree with me. Whatever you believe is what you believe, but whatever I believe is what I believe, and I put it out there. Okay, so that's it. That's all I got for you, man. We're gonna ride the train then. We out. Okay, y'all with me, man? Okay, I told y'all I was gonna be with you for 5 days. When we started Saturday, I'll be doing a live every day. If you don't see me on the live, you see a video, okay, recorded video every day until Saturday. Then I'm gonna take a day off. Sunday, right? Sunday we worship. We still worshiping online, but that's how we roll. All right, let's go ride the train now. People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board. All you need is love. Who said again, say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready, man? Y'all ready? Are you ready for the roll call? You ready for the roll call? I'm ready for the roll call, man. You ready, man? Are you ready, man? Let's go. I need to find out who's rubbing up, topping up, buffed up to be the first man in his house. Who that said he gonna beat them? Say, I need to know. I got to know. Inquire, man. I want to know who that said he gonna beat them. I need to know. Can you tell me? Ooh, I'm gonna drill down here and find out who that is. When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Y'all ready to ride, man? Come on, man. We'll find out who's rubbing up, topping up, buffed up, gonna be the first train in the. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna get down here and find that out. There it is. I need to know, man. That's one of the first things I want to know when I do my show. Who's the first man up? Because the first man up means a lot, man. It says you roughing up, toughed up enough, buffed up enough to be the first man. You the point man. You the leader of the pack, And when you the leader, everybody got eyes on you. Who we we got up in here today? First man up in this. Look at him. Leroy in the house. Leroy in the house. What's up, Leroy? Hey, you all right, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see. We don't want to beat. What's up, Leroy? He said, hey, good morning, BobbieD. I'm here, man. What's up? What's up, man? You all right? So good to see you, Leroy. Congratulations to you, Leroy. Leroy's first man up today. He has been first man on occasion before. I think it was maybe last week, a couple days ago. Anyway, so good to see you, man. You made it again. You like it. Leroy got that taste, man. Once you get a taste for the finer things in life, once you get the taste for the best in life, you don't want to go backwards no more. You know, when we were coming up, a lot of us, when we were coming up, we used to eat pork neck bones and smoked neck bones and all kind of stuff like that. Now we can eat steak. We don't want to go back to that pork neck bone and stuff. Isn't that right? I know you. So whenever you move up, whenever you find the other side of how the other side did, if it's better than what you had, you want to stick with it. So you be trying to crawl your way up to the top. And that's what Leroy did today. He crawled his way. He said, I got this today. Ain't nobody gonna take this away. And they're right. I got this today. Ain't nobody gonna take it away. Yeah, I got you, man. Hey, so good to see you, Leroy. Congrats to you, man. You're making a statement today that you want to be on the top and not the bottom. And you know what? I'm telling you something, man. Did you ever notice? The cream always rises to the top, to the top, to the top, to the top, to the top. I will see you, Leroy, at the top. Let's go. Ride train, BobbieD. Who we got? Murphy. Hey, what's up, Murphy? How you doing, brother? Gunny in the house, Gunny in the house. Woo, what's up, Gunny, man? He say, hello, my peeps. What's up, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Murphy Hayes in the house today. You say, hello, my people. What's up, Murphy? Hey, good to see you, man. Hey, Murphy, man, you got to tell you, right? I can tell you, right? You made it. Let me see how many minutes he beat you, man. I'm gonna see how many minutes. Let me see. Oh, was it? Okay. Ooh, Leroy came in really early, man. No, Leroy. Leroy came in. Leroy's like, as soon as I put the notification out, Leroy said, there's nobody gonna be here. But Murphy, man, he beat you by a long, many minutes. So as soon as I put that notification out, y'all better jump on this. That's what Leroy did. Leroy said, he heard that notification, he said, Murphy, he beat you square, man, long by many minutes. So, Murphy, Lisa, you want to tell me? You want me to tell? Which one? Huh? You want me to tell? Or you want to tell?
They know already.
Can you tell? You want me to tell? Which one you want me to?
You tell it.
Okay, Murphy, hey, Lisa, I got to tell you. I'm gonna be nice with you. Murphy Hayes. Murphy Hayes, I would like you to know that number 2 just won't do it. Sorry about that, Murphy. What's up? Brown Train, BobbieD, he's one nation. Murphy, he said, hello, BobbieD. Hey, what's up, Murphy? Good to see you, man. Brown Train today. Murphy, you did it right, tight, long, strong, but somebody beat you out, man. It's okay, man. You know, Murphy's been the #1 king for a long time, man. I remember one time I seen Murphy being #1 for about a month, man. He's like, nobody could be here. Nobody could. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to a young lady who she's very important to me, and she's been very sweet to me and very mean to me as well. When she could come to telephone, he's like, nah, but she's a sweet overall lady. You know, everybody get mean sometimes. But yeah, this is my wife, man. Sugar name is Lisa Bernardo.
Sugar name?
That's her sugar name. No, I got some nicknames. I'm gonna give you one of my nicknames for this lady right here is Sweetness, because her sweetness, is my weakness. Woo. Remember that Barry song? Your sweetness, oh girl, is my weakness. Yeah, her sweetness is my weakness. Okay, that's one of my names for. And then, you know, y'all gave her a name. Y'all know what that is, right? Tubal Quine. Now I got to introduce you for royally. Ladies and gentlemen, hail to the Tubal Queen. What's up, Queeners?
Yeah.
So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you.
See?
So happy to see you. You know what? I just got to let you know. I love you, I love you, love you. That's all I want to say. Love you, my dear. That's what you do. Huh?
Thank you.
You what? I love you so much.
Okay, let's go.
You don't like me to get sweet on the air with her. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, one night. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes.
He said, hello,
What's
Blue
up,
Ranchers
buddy?
and an angel. I started to say amigos. What's wrong with me? Hello, Blue Rangers. All my angels in the house say, hoorah.
Hooray.
All my Blue Rangers in the house say, hoorah.
Hoorah.
Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, one nation.
Murphy Hayes, congratulations, Leroy.
Leroy said, I ain't playing. Leroy got on that thing. As soon as I put the notification out, he like, boom. I'm like, whoa. Leroy wasn't playing, man. And that's what it is. Whenever you want to accomplish something in your life, whenever you want something, you go for it with everything you got. And you don't let nothing hold you back. You don't let time hold you back. You don't let people hold you back. You don't let obligation hold you back, because you put all that stuff down to focus on your goal and you go for it with everything. That's what he did, man. You know, he went out early. He took it, you know, he took one for the team. He went out early. He got it early. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lacey, one nation.
Murphy Hayes, number 2, just 1, 2. He said it.
Yeah, Murphy know the deal now. Murphy been on this show a long time. He's one of our faithful subscribers. He and a whole bunch of others. They just regular now, you know. And he know the deal, you know. But he keeps on coming back. Why Murphy keep on coming back? Let everybody up. Because I give it to him right tight long time. And they know I don't play no game. They like that. Murphy and me and a lot of other guys on the show, we have the same cloth. What you mean? What you mean, Bobby? What you mean? What you mean, same cloth? Well, we got similar background, man. We don't play no game with people. We want you to be straight up with us. We want to be straight up with you. And we come from a similar culture. You know? So people, when you find somebody that's similar to you, you try to stick with them, man. Because you know, it makes you feel good to see somebody like you doing the right thing. Ain't that right? Let's go, right? Shane Bobby, who we got?
Crookmark.
Crookmark in the house. Crookmark in the house. Woo, what's up, Crookmark? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you.
He said, what is going on, Bobby and Lisa D?
We're doing well, man. We are blessed and highly flavored and favored of the love. And so we're happy to be here today to share this program with you, all of our viewers that are watching us on live stream today in YouTube land. We got viewers all over the world that is watching this program, and we want to say welcome to you, welcome to the show, welcome to you, Crookmark. So good to see you, my brother, from another mother. Train Bobby Lacey, one nation.
Crookmark, what's going on? Up in there and up in here, love train. I don't know how to read.
Hey, Love Train's doing good, man. We always trying to bring you aboard on the critical items in the news today, critical things in this world today that we I need to know, and we need to govern our lives accordingly. We're elated today because we have a victory in the minority field, in the minority relations that they got it right. The people of Minnesota got the victory, and this is a victory for the world and for the United States. Not only minorities, but Caucasian America as well. Because whenever justice is served, the whole country, the whole world benefits because of it. This is a victorious day, and we want to make sure that we don't turn around. It is a turning point day in the history of the entire world. Let's go, Rod Train, Bobby Lacey, one nation. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, Rayman in the house, Rayman.
Rayman in the house, Rayman in the house. Woo, what's up, Rayman? He said, all right, number 2, what do you, sir? What do you, sir, Murphy? You all right? Hey, number 2 just won't do. But Murphy's the inside that bit. I know the deal. He don't mean no harm. He just play with me. I know. Let's go, Rod Trey, about these. Who we got?
Crookmark.
He said,
what's the 411?
The 411 is, number 1, we're thankful. That's number 1. We're thankful and we're grateful that we're alive and well. We have a roof over our head. We have food on our table. We have shoes on our feet, and we have clothes on our backs. And we are thankful and grateful to the Most High, to the Most High God. And that's the 411. And the other 411 is that the vaccine is, the viruses are here, but we have the vaccine. The Philippines is becoming more and more vaccinated, and we got the virus on the run. Okay, except for the Manila area. I don't know what's going on in Manila. Let's go, Rod Train, Bobby Lizzie. Who we got?
Kumar, congrats, Leroy. Leroy on being #1.
Hey, congrats, Leroy. Hey,
Congrats.
Leroy H ain't playing, man. He like, I'm gonna do this thing. They ain't messing. They don't know who they messing with. Let's go, Ride Train BobbieD. Who we got?
Kumar. What it do, Murphy Hayes and Terry Fleming?
Hey, Murphy, hey, what's up, Terry? How y'all doing, man? I ain't seen you in a while, man. Y'all all right? Let's go, Ride Train BobbieD. See one night, y'all.
Paul, long time no see.
Who is this masked man riding up in here, up in here? Paul, what's up, man? Y'all right?
What's up?
So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Long time no see. What's up, man?
He said, what's going on, BobbieD and Lisa D? Been a while. Good day for America. Finally got justice for Floyd.
Right. It is an awesome day, excellent day for America. And George Floyd got some justice today, but it is not over until we hear the sentencing. That is the next phase of this. We're looking for this highest sentence that can be given out, because if you remember, if you were with me as I began this program today, I spoke to you about another officer in Minnesota that was very, very was convicted similar, but he was an African American, and they gave him the harshest sentence he could get, 12 and a half years. So I'm looking to see that Derek Chauvin gets the same amount. And if you don't want to look this guy up, that I'm talking about, his name was Muhammad Noor, N-O-O-R. Google that name. Muhammad officer. He was an officer. He got convicted of a similar crime like Derek Chauvin, but they gave him 12 and a half years. And he made a mistake, shot somebody in error. You know? So I'm looking for the harshest, the most stringent sentence that they can give out to Derek Chauvin. I'm not trying to be evil against him. I'm not trying to be mean-hearted against him. I'm trying to be fair. And I'm trying to be right, okay? That's just, I'm trying to give out, in my mind, that's justice. That he be given the most strictest sentence possible because of the heinous crime that he committed. He put his knee on a man's neck for 9 minutes and 29, and he wouldn't pull his knee up for no reason. Even after the ambulance came, the lady asked him to get a knee up, he wouldn't do it. So he need to be set an example, okay? Let's go, Ride Train BobbieD, Lisa One Nation.
Paul. Congrats, Mr. Leroy, for making #1.
Leroy in the house, all in the house. Let's go. Ride Train BobbieD, Lisa One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, what up, Crookmore?
What up, what up? Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. Hey, Sir Terry didn't cut the mustard. It be like that sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we win, sometimes we lose, But anytime you win, it's a victory. And anytime you lose, it's a lesson learned. So you never lose, really. You learn something. And you learn and you stop the burn, right? That's how I look at it. You got to look at everything in a positive light as much as you can, and use those instances where you don't get what you want to learn from it, so that you can, next time you try, you know how to do a little bit better to get what you want. That's how I look at it, man. You always have to have a positive outlook on life. Don't ever get down on yourself about nothing, man. Because you didn't make it this time. It's okay. Somebody said you didn't make it. You didn't. It's okay. Hey, look, man, I didn't make it this time. But there's always tomorrow. Let's go, Ride Train BobbieD. Let's see what we got.
Kumar.
What's up, Crook? He said, better than I deserve, Murphy. I'm doing better than I deserve, Murphy. The grace of God is my brother. By the way, there go I, accept the grace of God. Okay? God has your back when you on his plan. Okay? You on the Lord's plan, he on your plan. He gonna help you in your plans in life. When you put your hand in the Most High God's hand, he'll hold you. And if you fall, guess what? The Bible said he'll pick you up. And then, you know what else the Bible said? He'll wipe the tears from your eyes. Ain't no more weeping, no more crying, because he got your back. Let's go, Ride Train BobbieD. Lisa One Nation. Who we got?
JM.
JM in the house. JM in the house. JM, where you been, man? Huh? JM, where you done lost your bragging right, man. You were bragging. I love the brother, man. Nobody gonna take my spot,
He said, I'm your first haunt you at 8:30, Mr. BobbieD.
Huh?
8:30.
He said, I'm the first honcho at 8:30. Really? Did I miss it? I'm sorry. Go back up there, DJ. I must have missed you, man. I'm sorry, man. Go back up there.
No.
You the first honcho? I don't see no first. Look at, okay, let me put it like this.
Are you sure?
JM, don't play with me. Now, let me tell you what happened. Okay, let me tell you what may have happened. JM, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, man. We only see one person here on our listing. That came in number one, and that was.
I didn't see it.
It's not. Listen, let me explain this. Let me explain because I don't want anybody to think we're trying to cheat people and all like that. We showed Leroy H came in. This guy right here.
8:29.
Don't say no time. He came in first, okay? And because of that, whenever we show on our listings on this side, whoever comes in first on our side, we made this ruling a long time ago. Those of you who've been with me a long time, y'all know. Whoever I see first on my log, that's the first man up. Now, JM, you may have logged in at 8:30, but my system don't show you in the dirty. Okay.
Sometimes our internet is slow, and then
It had nothing to do with it. We just didn't see you. I don't know what happened on your side. I can't explain what happened on my side, but I'm telling you, this is what we go by on our logs. We go by who's ever there that we see with our eyes on our logs. It's number one. So if you came in at 8:30,
ask it anybody.
Huh?
If anybody got JM number 1 and 3.
no, because if I whatever's on my log, it's gonna be on their log too. They don't see him.
Oh yeah.
So
Because they congrats Leroy are also.
yeah, say they congratulate Leroy too, because they see Leroy number one. I don't know what happened, Jam, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what. Keep on trying, brother. My mom would tell me. She said, "Keep on living, son." I mean, don't give up. Keep on living, son, and you may get there. Let's go round train, Bobby. One day, who we got? France, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see ya. France in the house. France in the house.
Welcome to our love train.
He said, his accomplices should receive the same pay. That is my opinion. I agree 100% with you, France, because they participated in the killing of George Floyd. Okay, they actually held him down, and the other one was out in the crowd trying to get back, and people were trying to save George's life, So they all should get some similar fates, and I want them to see. This is my personal opinion. I want them to see the strongest and the most strictest time, the highest amount of time they can get. I want them to get it. I'm not trying to be mean-hearted, mean-spirited, evil-minded at all. I just wanted justice for George Floyd because of the way he was tortured. And in my opinion, you said, well, he wasn't tortured, Bob. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? Yeah. In my mind, when you see a man gasping for his life for 9 minutes and 29 seconds, that's torture. You ever had I had 2 major lung problems one time. And I know how it is to gasp for air and try to breathe, man. I know the feeling. It hurts. Everything in your body hurts. Your head hurts. Your ear, your lungs. You like, and he made it worse for him. He was in a prone position with his hands tied behind his back. And a 190-pound man, knee on his neck. And he was trying to breathe. All they need to do is let his knee up. 1 minute, let your knee up. He wouldn't do it. So I want them to get the harshest amount of time, because in my mind, that's torture. I know how it feels to try to breathe and you can't breathe, man. I know the feeling. I want them to get the harshest time. Let's go. Round train by releasing One Nation. Terror. To the nation. Rain Man in the house. Rain Man in the house. Woo. Thank you so much, Rain Man, for the donation to the nation. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, Terry Fleming. You said a donor give to thank you. A dinner. Oh, we got a dinner. Thank you so much. I said donor. My name is. Thank you so much. Hey, we're gonna go to dinner on Rain Man, taking us to dinner. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Hey, we gotta do a ride. We gotta do a jam for Terry Fleming, Rain Man in the house. Let's go, ladies. Who we got?
Yes!
Oh my goodness. So what you trying to do?
The hardest working man in the business. feel good.
What you trying to do?
She see how she mess with me.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Terry
Thank
Fleming.
you, Terry Fleming.
Appreciate the donation to the nation.
More
And
blessings.
more blessings.
Wow.
But look, thank you so much. Round train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Terry Fleming.
What do you, Sir Crookmart?
How you doing, Sir Crookmart? You all right, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. Round train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation.
Crookmart, nothing much, Sir Terry Fleming.
I'm just hanging in, man. I'm just hanging in there, trying to slide on this train today, get some love. Who we got?
JM, justice has been served for the first time.
Justice has been served, and if we are not careful, it will stop being served. Okay, we have to keep the pressure on. We have to put the metal to the pedal to the metal. And what I'm saying, peaceful protest. Continue that. No wild, crazy looting. No, we don't need that. That's not the way. Peaceful protest. And every time they have a court hearing, show up, pack the courthouse to let them know we're not letting up. It is not over yet. It is not finished yet. And it needs to continue. This is a turning point in the American society. Let's go, round train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. Leroy, what's up, Leroy? You done got everybody upset on the show today, man. Well, Leroy, what's wrong with you, man? You done made the whole show, man, with you. Leroy, he ain't supposed to be no one. I'm supposed to be no one. Leroy, why you leave? They want to get you, man. He said, thank you. He said, thank you, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you. Leroy, listen, man, let me tell you something. You better watch your step. They're gonna come after you. He said, BobbieD, I just did my thing, BobbieD. They just slow. They can't blame me because they slow. I'm faster than them. Let's go, round trip, BobbieD, DC, One Night. Who we got?
Crookmart, let's get those likes up, everybody.
Everybody hit the like button for one time. 1, 2, 3. Chit your pie out. 1, 2, 3. Chit your pie. Hit them like button. Get them up, y'all. Let's go. We ain't got a whole lot. Hit the like button. Come here. That's the least you can do. Let's go, round train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation. France, what's up, man? He said, just one of many. Justice haven't been served yet. It was 2 other ones. Yeah, you got to get all of them, man. Every last one that held a badge and held Floyd down. They need to be held accountable for their action. And that is the whole overriding theme for today as the verdict was rendered. Police officers need to be held accountable for their actions when the use of force is a thing they can do. It's legal. However, when they abuse it, and that's what happened in this instance, he went over the jurisdictions and the standard operating procedures of the department. He abused his right to hold that badge because he killed him. Okay, he had a license to kill, and he used it on George Floyd. Not only did he, but the others that held him down, they used it too. Okay, they abused their license. They abused the public trust. We trust in them to serve and protect. And when they don't do that, they have to be held accountable. And I'm not trying to be mean or nasty. I mean, it's a part of their job. They knew that when they took the job. They knew that when they swore oath. When they took their job, they were sworn in. They know they violated their oath of office. And as a result,
He's sworn to kill someone.
Yeah, they were sworn to kill. License, they violated their oath, and a man died. My opinion is this. Now, y'all might disagree with me. I know you might just disagree. I'm saying this. Go back at least 10 years, probably longer than that if you want to, but I say at least 10 years. Go back in the records of every minority police infraction in the United States and review. And I'm guaranteed you're gonna find somebody that messed up and they got off. And then if they got off, you need to retry that. That's my opinion. Because that George Floyd is just the tip of the iceberg. He's just a tip. I did a study on how minorities are affected when they're dealt with the police, and it over and over again. They get shot, they locked up, beat up, and killed, one or the other. And it's a shame, man. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, Sir Murphy, it's time for you to pull your belt out on that, Sir Leroy.
You gonna pull the belt out, get a whooping. I'm gonna get a whooping up in here. You gonna open a can of whoop. AWS. Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lisi. What we got?
Murphy Hayes.
Murphy, what's up, man?
I have only one statement. It couldn't have happened to a better killer.
Telling you, man. He couldn't have happened to a better killer. I agree with that. A killer is a killer. He's a menace to society. And if you go back in the records of Derek Chauvin, I guarantee you, this is probably not his first incident. This is probably not his first incident as it pertains to violence and abuse over someone. Because when you see somebody do something like this, you go back, usually there's a record, it's a track record. And what happens is the police overlooked that first incident. They overlooked that second incident, and they kept overlooking, and he just kept getting increasingly emboldened. Oh, nobody, I'm a god out on these streets. Nobody gonna mess with me. I got the bed. Ain't nobody. I'm a god on these streets. You know, he got that mentality, that superior than thou mentality, and he was the judge, jury, and the executioner of George Floyd on that day, and he got the pay and that rhyme. Let's go, round train, Bobby Lisi. Who we got?
Paul.
What's up, Paul?
Down two to go. One down, two to go.
Every last one of them need to go down to the ground. You know, just like, you know, the punishment should be similar to what they did to George. Put him on the ground. Every last, when they get convicted, they should have got Derek Chauvin and put his butt on the ground. Put the handcuff behind his back, put him on the ground, and get two other people to hold him down and get Polonius, which is George Floyd brother, to put his knee on his neck. So now, how you like me now, big boy? Let's go, round train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. I couldn't find it, Terry Fleming.
He couldn't find the belt. Let's go, round train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. This verdict hasn't stopped anything. The news is full of stories of police brutality, Sir Buddy.
That's exactly right. That's what I'm saying. Don't let this celebrate this victory just for right now. It's a momentary victory that we as minorities very seldom see. So let's celebrate it. But we can't get complacent. We can't accept it like we've arrived. We have not arrived. This is, like I just mentioned a moment ago, this is only the tip of the iceberg. You know, if this is the sea, right? And icebergs at the top. This is it right here, right? At the top, this is the iceberg. If you go below the sea, what is this? All that stuff, more than what's on the top, right? So this is only the tip, and this is the big iceberg on the bottom right here, right? It's only the tip of the iceberg. Much, much, much more things have been done. And people are coming up the truth is coming to light every day. And what's bringing the truth to light? Body cams. What else is bringing the truth to light? People, citizens, private citizens like Darnell or Frazier, cell phones, shooting camera. So if you out there, you got a cell phone and you got a smartphone with a camera on it, if you see a po come against anybody, arrest them, or even if they just saying something, stop and take a picture, take a video. You'll never know what it could lead to. Yeah, just do it, man. Huh? That's just being civic minded. That is your civic duty to protect. I don't care if it's a black man, white man. Do it. You'll never know what's going to become of it. Let's go, round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Terry Fleming. Sir Murphy, sometimes the threat of beating for breaking rules is good enough. He probably did your belt.
He hit his belt because he was threatening. Let's go, round train, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Crook Mark. Well, no one really won the case. George is dead, and the other one is going to prison, possibly for life.
That is correct. This is a no-win situation, actually, and I think I actually agree with you. If you look at it that way, nobody wins. You know, George's family, they're going to be sad because the brother's not coming back, right? And Derek Chauvin and his family, they're going to be sad because he's going to jail. You know, the society loses out. In the long run, nobody wins. You know, nobody's winning. So why should we put ourselves in these situations? This is a no-win situation. Okay, that's it. Let's go round train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. Terry Fleming.
Let's go, Ryan. Tell everybody who we got.
Good one. But for the sake of the guilty verdict, it possibly could have saved the entire country in terms of rioting and unnecessary property damage.
That's exactly right. Not only did it save the entire country, but it saved the entire world because this is a global movement. The George Floyd movement is a global, dynamic movement that's happening in the entire world. You don't believe me? Go check Go check the Black Lives Matter website. They got offices all over the world now. They're an international group all over the world, and it started. They had a movement before George Floyd, but it got quadrupled since George Floyd, and they got international chapters all over the world. And so, yeah, it's a global phenomenon, and it's a movement, and it saved the country because there would have been a whole lot of burning. They had troops. They had the National Guard out. Almost every state was ready because if it was a bad verdict, it would have been some rioting, and the world was like that too. Let's go, Ron. Tell you about at least what we got.
Murphy Hayes. He cold-bloodedly killed that man while the others were accessory.
Yeah, it was a cold-blooded, cruel-minded, dastardly, heinous crime, and it was what makes it so bad. It was committed in broad daylight. There was no darkness with this crime. It was committed in broad daylight, and you cannot hide the facts. You know, that's why the opening statement of the prosecuting attorney is, he said, I want everybody to believe your eyes. You know, you say, well, don't believe your eyes. Yeah, no, on this one, he said, I want everybody to believe, because the video don't lie. You see it? How could you not agree with what you see it? Let's go, Ron, tell everybody, let's see what we got.
Rain Man, he said, racism is blind and deaf. It's malignant and cyclical. This is 400 years of programming, so full of stereotypes that they don't feel like they did anything wrong.
Yeah, you're right. I agree with you 100%, Rain Man. In their minds, a lot of Caucasians, they'll say, I'm not racist. I'm not racist at all. I'm the most unracist person you'd ever meet. But you go to their house, and they send their kids to private school because they don't want to public school be with the black folk. All kind of stuff. They don't realize that the things they're doing are racist. And they may have supremacist stuff in there, but they don't. A lot of them don't even realize that the things they do are racist. But they say in their mind they're not. But then when you go and look, you dig deep down into what they're doing and what they're about, a lot of racist tendencies. They don't understand. That's why I'm saying we have to go back. It's an education thing. You have to teach it. You have to preach it. And so people begin to see what they're doing. And first of all, we have to admit that many of the institutions in our society is filled with systemic racism, just like Rain Man just mentioned. Years and years of programming, stereotypes. That's systemic racism from the time we got off the ship, man. They thought about us as animals, less subhuman. And that's the way they treated us. And to a certain degree, many of us are being treated like that in some way, form, or fashion to this day. You don't believe me? If George Floyd was alive, he would tell you that. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, all should get the maximum time.
I agree. Throw the book at them, man. Whatever they, the laws say, give them the max. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation. Everybody hit the like button. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Hit that like button, y'all. Come on now. Hit the like button. Let's get some likes. Get them likes up. Round Train, BobbieD, Lee. Who we got?
David Jones.
What's up, David? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. What's up, brother?
Welcome to our love train. He said Columbus police fatality shoot 15-year-old black teen girl today who called them to help and says.
Wow. And I saw, I didn't see that one, but there's another story where this guy, a young kid in his high school, he's a black guy, black kid, they called the school police. You know, some schools have policemen, right? They were calling school police on him, and they shot the kid, okay? I don't remember what city it was. They shot the kid, and the cops framed it they made it look like the kids shot back at them. That's why they killed him. And then the truth came out when they did the investigation. They planted the gun. All kind of crazy stuff happening, man. Yeah. So it's very scary. If you're an African American or you're a minority in America, three things. What are three things? I told you three things that we need to always be remembered when we're a minority in America. Number one, we're what? Targets. Okay, you're a target, man. You're a target. You got a bullseye on your back. Number two, you're what? Threat. Because when they look at you, if you go in a store and there's nobody in there but white folk, and you come in there, they're gonna the women gonna be holding their pocketbook, and then if there's a security guard in the store, he gonna be walking around looking at you. Your profile. You're a target, you're a threat, and then they throttle you down. Three things. They throttle you. What you mean by the throttle? What you mean? They're always trying to put you down in your place. Let's go round train Bobby Lisi one nation. Who we got?
Mark, if he gets the max, the 75 years in prison, I don't think he will ever get out of prison. If he doesn't kill himself in prison or gets shanked in there.
Yeah, I think that in order to protect him, they may have to put him in an ice.
That's the maximum?
Yeah, he had 3 charges. Yeah, 3 charges. But in order to protect him, they might have to put him in solitary confinement or some type of specialized, because, like I told you, somebody gonna be waiting on him. When you get there, like, where he at? Wait, when he come in there with his, how they bring the prisoners in there and they bring the clothes. They have their clothes in their hand with their bed stuff, and then when they go through the jail, all the prisoners be saying, "I'm gonna get you." They'll be rattling the cage at him with their cuffs. Oh, Derek, you mine tonight, you mine. Let's go ride train Bobby Lisi. Who we got?
More race. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. That's how we have to talk about the Lord. God is everything and God is able. He sees all, he is all, he knows all, and he is everywhere. So God is able. Let's go ride train Bobby. Who we got?
David Jones.
What's up, David?
5 times in the chest.
Shot him 5 times. 5 times.
And 15-year-old.
5 times.
He's really killer.
One would have been sufficient. That's what that's called, right, Dave? Overkill. I mean, when you really want to, you're making a statement. You just don't want to shoot somebody. You're making a statement. That's what Derek Chauvin did to Floyd. That was overkill. He knew he was killing him. He wouldn't get in there. Even when the ambulance came, he wouldn't. They had to make him move his knee. Overkill. That's when they're making a statement. That's how evil some people are. Let's go round train Bobby Lisi one nation.
Terry Fleming.
What's up, Terry?
I love my country, but the ruling elite doesn't know any other way but brute force. They will never share the wealth or power. Right.
They won't share any wealth. They won't share any power. And the way to keep it is to keep us in submission. And the way to keep us in submission is to make sure you have police, and you try to do it to make it look legal. Yeah, you have police in position that think like you, that walk like you, that want to look like you, and you keep these people down. Don't let them get up. Throttle them. Let's go round train Bobby Lisi. Who we got?
Crookmark. The other 3 might get lesser charges or time. It will be quite interesting.
It will be interesting. It's possible that they may get less time. Because the reason why I say that is because the situations is they didn't have their knee on his neck. That's one of the major keys.
But
they did not.
Still wrong.
Yeah, they're still wrong. They held him down, and when the other guy kept watching, right? Mm-hmm. But because of those mitigating circumstances, they may get less time. And also, well, from what I'm understanding, 1 or 2 of the officers were brand new. I think that's the first or second day on the force. So those things you have to take into consideration, but they still should get some time. Ride train Bobby Lisi, who we got?
Terry Fleming. What's going on in America has been going on since the dawn of time. Divide, conquer, keep the poor and disenfranchised fighting each other, and the rich will retain power.
That's what they do, man. They want to keep control, and the way to keep control is to fight, make us fight each other. And make us fight it. And when you united, we stand, right? And divided, we fall. How do they divide us? They make us hate each other. They make us fight each other. They make us rethink that we're not related to each other. They want them, and they do everything they can to make us have a dog-eat-dog world, and they ride on the top, controlling everything, controlling the strings. That's how people in power do. But thank goodness we have a president in power now, and an administration in power that sees many of the evils that's happening, and he calls it out. Like today, he called it out, and he and his vice president called it out for what they call a family. When have you ever seen a president call a family when a major verdict was done? This might be the first time. I don't know, but I'm happy. I'm happy with the president and the things he's doing. He could be doing a little bit better in some areas, no question about it. But overall, so far, I'm very grateful for Biden and Harris. Let's go ride train, BobbieD. We got
Monroe, what's up?
Monroe
He
in the
says,
house.
Terry Fleming, you are so right, and I agree with you.
Yeah, Terry Fleming was spot on, man. He sees the world just like through the eyes I got too. We see things a lot alike. That's why you guys come here, because you get inspiration from me, because I look at life similar, not exactly, we all got our differences, but I look at life similar to you guys. And so we always want to reinforce what we believe in and how the things we see. So same thing. Let's go ride train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Krugmark, the judge is a fair and unbiased characters according to what I've read about him. With that being said, I think the judge will give him at least 40 years in prison. That's only my opinion.
Okay. I would give more than that if I could,
But we don't know if he lived longer.
I don't know. 40 years. What do you see now? What, 40 some years old?
Oh.
He's not gonna get out. And give him the max time. I don't care if it's 40 years. I take 40 years on him, if you want that. But give him the max time. That's what I said. Let's go ride train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Krugmark, true Terry, but time is running out for the ungodly rulership of men.
Oh yeah. You know what he's saying? Yeah, Krugmark is saying. He's saying the Lord is coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back for you and me. And you better be, we all need to be ready. Let's go ride train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Monroe.
Bobby Derek Chauvin. He said, Bobby, Derek Chauvin has been doing this for a long time. I bet as this was not his first time. As this time, he got caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Finally, thank you, God. Hey, I agree with you 100%, Monroe. He's been doing this for a while. And a lot of the times he didn't do it. He did it, was never recorded or was never caught, okay? But this time he didn't realize the little girl, 17-year-old girl, was like, from beginning to end, all on living color in the picture. He didn't realize that. So he thought he was just with his body cam. If we had, let me give you this scenario. Let's say the 17-year-old Darnella Fager never took the video, okay? And so the only evidence we had was the statements from the police officers, right? Some of the statements from the crowd, right? And then the body cam footage. I think that with that wouldn't have been enough that would have probably put more doubt in the minds of the jurors. And it would have been, I don't even think they would have got convicted. What got them was that footage the little girl took and the witnesses and stuff like that. All that combined together, that's what got them. Let's go round train, BobbieD. See who we got.
Martha Hayes, he's gonna have a Vaseline care package waiting.
Hey, all I can tell him, man, he better get some books and put it in his pan in the back of his pan. He gonna be in trouble, man. But what happens though when you're a police officer and you're arrested and you're put in a jail? Do you know what they do? They try to mess them up. Yeah, they do a chichipaya on them. Say, who that coming in here? Oh, Derek Chauvin. Look at Derek. I'm gonna see you tonight, buddy. Be ready for me.
It's like the movie we saw last time that he know that somebody will try to kill him, and then he put newspapers in his
remember that?
waistline.
Hey, we saw this movie. I don't know the name of it, but it was a good movie. This guy, he got locked up, right? Big old guy, and somebody got mad with him in the prison, right? He didn't know he was coming for. They were coming to get him, right? So you know what he did? He was smart. He went and got all the newspapers and all the magazines and books he could, and he put it in his shirt, put it in his shirt up here.
In the waistline.
What? Same thing he did.
Okay.
And he put it in his pants, all like that. He covered his body up. That was like a armor. It was like armor. It was armor. Bulletproof vest. He made himself like a bulletproof vest. Then he got a tape, a towel, right? He wrapped his hand with a towel, and then he found a little shank, a little knife. He said, "I'm ready now." And the man came out, he told that man. The man tried to stab the book. He stared at the book. That man was smart, but that's what you talking about. Let's go round trip about easy one nation.
Crook Mark. Haha, Murphy, that is funny, my brother.
It's too much. Let's go round trip about these. Who we got?
Monroe. Hello, Murphy. I don't he last very long. I don't think he lasts very long in the regular person population, as he will be a walking dead man, and she can't watch
right
back forever.
More than likely, they will probably, if he does go to prison, and the judge doesn't pardon him, but he may go to they'll have to put him in isolation in order for his protection, because the whole world wants to get next to Derek Chauvin. Okay, let's go. Round train, BobbieD, who we got?
Murphy Hayes. Yes, we all know what happens to cops and child molesters, that he's gonna be greased first.
They're gonna grease him up, and they're gonna breeze him up. Let's go round train, BobbieD, one nation under. Who we got?
Monroe, a good song by Curtis Mayfield and the Impressions, Bobbie.
Yeah. People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get down, boy. All I need is love. Say it again, say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get down, boy. Get down, boy. Hey, that's my version. I just changed it up. Let's go.
Rhythm Ghost, what's up, James? He said, sending love to the love train. Hope everyone is good in this strange time.
Good to see you, Jay. Hey, man, we doing good, man. It's a good thing to see that we're at a turning point in the United States of America as it relates to judgment when a cop mistreats an African American or minority. It is a good thing. This is the dawn of a new era, the dawn of a new day. Emmett Till, people like that, all the people that have been abused by Caucasians and so forth, they're probably rejoicing up in heaven right now, because this is an historical first I have ever seen in my life. Let's go round train, BobbieD, let's see who we got.
Jan Thomas.
What's up, Big John in the house? Big John in the house. Big John. He said, good morning, BobbieD. Lady, have a nice day. Thank you so much, brother. You do the same. Take care to you, man. Good evening to you out there in New York City, where the women are pretty. You know, I forgot that quick. Let's go, round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Crook Mark, what say you, Big Jan Thomas?
What's going on, y'all? Y'all hear me? Good to see you, JT. Murphy Hayes. He said they're trying to keep us down. They don't care what they're doing. They are willing to go to jail to keep us down. They don't care, man. You know, look at the people that did the riot on January 6th. Look around. They went, everybody came from all over across the nation to go to D.C. to lift up somebody that didn't care nothing about them and was telling them a big lie. And they were willing to go to jail. And a lot of them are going to jail right now. They're being prosecuted for crimes against the government of the United States. Who does dumb stuff like that? What would get in their mind to pay money? They have to pay to travel out there, pay for hotel, and they got it. And then they did the ride, and now they went home, thought somebody was going to forget about it. There's 400 people that have been indicted at least, and the federal government, FBI, ain't forgot. They coming for it. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Theo.
What's up, Theo? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. What's up? He said, teach, BobbieD, teach, and have a nice day. Take care from La Union. Yeah. La Union. Yeah, he's out here with us, y'all. He's in the Philippines. Been out here a long time. Theo is the OG, man. Very wise gentleman. He knows this stuff, man. He know. I'm telling you right, Ty Long Star. Let's go. All right, BobbieD, who we got?
Jan Thomas. Good Mark. I am well. Take care.
Good to see you, brother. Round train, BobbieD, one nation.
Good Mark. Likewise, my brother Chan.
Good to see you, man. Round train, BobbieD, one nation.
Mister,
what's up, mister? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you, mister.
Where's the Mrs.
He ain't got none.
He said, if we get justice every time someone commits a crime against us, there would be no need to protest.
That's the ideal. That is the ultimate way. I don't ever think we will reach that, but that is the ideal, and that is the ultimate situation we want to be in every time, that we don't have to get out there and protest, because that means that we don't have to get out there and protest. That means people doing it right, but human beings make mistakes, they do wrong. So we'll never reach that ultimate, but we can always strive toward reaching it. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation.
Murphy Hayes, Mr. That is so true.
Yeah, you know, if people are doing right, we wouldn't have to protest. We'd have to get on their case, you know. But most people don't do right. You know, most people. I remember I heard it say, "Well, people only do what you inspect." INSPECT. People will only do what you inspect, not what you expect. AXPECT. They will do. That means you got to keep an eye on most people. Not most, but there's some people just want to go against what they were taught and want to go against doing the right thing. So you have to inspect those type of people. They taught me that when I was supervisor one time. He said, Bobbie, I said, yes, sir. When he promoted me, he said, you got to keep this in mind, son. People don't do what you expect them to do most of the time. You have to inspect them. That means keep an eye on. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Milk 35 Lee. Welcome to our live training. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and the like button.
Thanks so much. Go ahead.
He said, guilty Derek Chauvin convicted in all counts. He will be looking at 75 years.
He should, but that based on what the judge want to give him, he might give him less than that. But I think the max is 75. But how can you judge a man's life when you cannot judge it in years? You cannot judge it in monetary value. So I don't know. By him giving him some time is better than nothing. 40 years, 75. That's all the same. When you get out of jail, if he ever get out of jail, he won't be useful for nobody. So the most of his life he'll be thinking about Derek Chauvin for the rest. George Floyd for the rest of his life. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD, DC, One Nation.
Paul Greenman. He said, free Derek.
Free Derek Chauvin. Okay, Paul.
Somebody
Paul.
got that. Got him.
Hey, Paul. It's okay, man. If you want Derek being free, that's fine, man. That's your thing. That's your thing. But most of the majority of us on the show and majority of people in America want him in prison because we see the wrong he did. Okay, I don't want to come down on you, Paul. You have a right to your opinion. We disagree, so it's okay, man. We strongly disagree with you. Let's go, Round Train, BobbieD, DC. Who we got?
Jerry Fleming, 8:30 did what I did a couple of times. If you check in too early, your name won't appear.
Okay. Thank you, Terry. Okay, so he's bringing the information of why who was that? JM didn't appear. You checked in too early, Terry. JM. Okay, so I didn't know that. Thank you, Terry, for sharing that. So this is what happened. Let me explain what Terry said. He said, if you coming, he said he did. JM did what he did several times. He came in too early because Terry. Okay, look, I started the program. I think it was 8:25, so 8 whatever. So JM, as soon as I started, he got in. He came in too early, and so the program didn't count him. That's what he's saying. So after JM came in, and then Leroy H clicked in a little bit later, and it counted him. Okay, so that's what he's saying. You come in too early. When I set up the broadcast, you're not going to be counted.
Schedule.
So when I schedule it, so give it a few minutes, maybe 30, we'll come, and then you come in. That may be what happened to you. That's probably what happened to you. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD. Who we got?
King Arthur, our Monkey Ranch.
Monkey Ranch in the house. Monkey Ranch in the house. What's up?
He's in the caboose. He said, dang it. I almost missed the caboose. BobbieD, you were called to JM. And Murphy, I would have been #1, but I was helping a co-worker that got left out of her car.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Hey, man, you know what I say, man. I try to tell like it is. I was cold. Sometimes I'm cold. Sometimes I'm hot. Sometimes I'm warm, But they know me, man. You not be playing with them. They don't take it serious. They don't take it serious. I try to give a little lighthearted stuff too, but they know me, man. I don't be mean serious. I don't be mean hearted. I just be playing with them. Sometimes. Look at Roger. Roger,
Jen, you arrive. Jim, you arrived too early. You get moved out of the chat.
That's right. If you get in too early, it's not going to count you. That's what happened to JM. He came in too early. As soon as I started, he clicked it. According to his mention, you go back up and he said, Bobby, I was the first one. I came right at 8:30. That's when I started it. So if you come in too early, the system is not going to count you. So we're learning about the system, and we're learning about what happens when you come in too early. You're not going to be counted. So give it maybe 30 seconds, give it a minute or something.
Might be 5 minutes before it started, the broadcast. It will be counted, I think.
I don't know. But
I don't know.
So Terry gave us enlightenment on what happened. So now we know. Let's go round train, Bobby Lee, see who we got.
Terry Fleming, the police in America was formed for one reason: to keep Black America oppressed and in slavery.
That's one reason. I don't know. There's many other reasons though, but that is one reason why they have police, to keep not just Black people, but bad. There's a lot of bad guys out there, black, white, brown, whatever. But everybody has to be. The society has to have a police force, no question about that. And let me say this: there are many more loyal and good policemen out there than they are bad ones. That's just the way it is. I agree. I think that. However, what happens is the bad ones have a tendency to get all the publicity, and they make the entire force or policing look bad. Okay, so we have good people out there. My nephew is a policeman. In fact, Rodney Bryant, that's my nephew. He is the chief of police of the Atlanta Police Department. So I'm gonna say he's bad? No, he's a good guy. He's a great guy. He's a great leader, and he's a great policeman. Rodney started as a basic foot patrol policeman, and he worked his way, got promoted to corporal, sergeant, captain, who worked his way up, and he retired, right? Rodney had retired. He's like 50, 58, 57, 50, about 60 years old. He retired, okay? And then when he retired, they called him back. That's how good he was. They called him back because the other chief resigned because of the incident. And then he said, well, I don't know why, but they convinced him to come back. That's how good he was. And now he was temporary when he came back, temporary chief, Atlanta Police Department. Now he's full-time. He's a good guy. So it's not all of them, but some of them are. Let's go, Rock Train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Martha Hayes. I mean, when you arrive too early to get moved out of the chat.
Right. When you arrive too early, the system kicks you out of the chat. So you have to time yourself. Timing is everything. Okay. You have to time it appropriately, or you will get kicked out of the chat. We're discovering new things every day, and this is one of them. Let's go, round train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
JM. Mr. Chauvin seemed so respectful and abiding to the law when he was in court, so it's hard to believe without a video that he could do something like that.
It's not.
Yeah, when I saw him in TV in court, he looked so. I mean, he didn't do anything.
But that's what happens. You can be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Outside. That's why I tell you, you can't look at the outside most of the time, because the outside is just exterior. You have to look on the inside of a person, on their heart, their character. You look like a real guy, on the outside, right? Or a real dude. But it's hard, it's cold, it's ice. How can you keep your knee on a man's neck for 9 minutes and 29 seconds and have no compassion, have no sympathy? He had a cold-hearted heart, and he killed George Floyd. And now he got to pay. Let's go, round train, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Frederick Nazar, frenemy, what's up?
What's up, Barry Maiden in the house, Barry Maiden in the house, Barry Maiden. What's up, man? Y'all ain't
so late today.
You probably at work, you listening to us. I you say, good morning, Bobby. What? You hear what he said, man? You know what he said? Barry, you know what he said? She said, you knocked out on that too. Put that bottle down, Perry. I told you, man. They gonna lock you up. Put that bottle down. They gonna come on your job. Put that bottle down, Terry. I'm being Perry Mason. Let's go round train BobbieD. Who we got?
Good Mark. What say you, Frederick Mason?
What's up, Fred? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. Let's go.
Frederick Mason.
He said,
Really on the caboose tonight.
yeah, he does. He riding on the back. He riding on the back. He riding on the back, on the back, on the back. Let's go round train BobbieD. Who we got?
Marvin Hayes. It's an act to persuade the majority.
Yeah, it's an act to persuade the majority. Yeah, yeah. That he tried to persuade us, but we know the truth. JM, you came in too late. Okay, that's just the bottom. I mean, you came in too early. That's just the bottom line. I'm sorry, man. You know, it be like that sometimes. And you know what? You know what you gotta do, right? You gotta deal with it. Like, like the late great brother James Brown said, you gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it. Let's go round train BobbieD. See one nation. Frederick Mason, what's up, man? He said, "Cook Mark, I say I'm late, but I'm here." Better late than never, man. Always. Let's go.
Marvin Hayes, what up, Sir Perry? Better late than never.
That's what I say. Let's go. Round train BobbieD. Who we got?
Frederick Mason, what's up, Love Train Family? Blue Ranchers, hoorah.
All my boomers in the house, say hoorah. All my angels in the house, say hoorah.
Frederick Mason, Sir Hayes, what it do, Ranch brother?
What's up? What's up? Let's go.
Marvin Hayes, it's wall-to-wall, treetop tall.
That means he's doing good, man. He on cloud now. Let's go, round train BobbieD. See one nation under. What up? Who we got?
Mason, Terry Fleming, how are you, Ray, man?
Yeah, right, man. You doing it? You gonna make it rain again? Terry Fleming. Let's go, round train BobbieD. Who we got?
Frederick Mason, hello to Rhythm Ghost, B. Chan. I see you guys were on a train.
Hey, man, that's what we do, man. We always greet and meet, and we reach out, we peace out, we teach out to one another on the train. That's what these guys do. And the ladies too, when they come on, they say, because we're family, man. This is our YouTube family. We care about you guys. We pray for you guys all the time. You know, actually, she said, we want to pray for the YouTube people. I said, okay. We pray 3 times a day. We eat our breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We pray. And we include y'all. So it's a family, man. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. Remember that song? It's nothing but a family affair. Who we got round train BobbieD? One nation under.
Cook Mark, to be honest, Bobby, the jury had no other choice but to rain down a guilty verdict because the entire global world saw one episode of the police officer's knee on George's neck.
That is correct. If they had gotten it wrong, America would be suffering for their wrong decision right now because the world would be on fire. The world would be burning. Not only would the United States and Minnesota be burning, but the entire world would be rioting. Just like when George Floyd, they saw the video initially a year ago, the whole world was in an uproar. All the country, most majority of the country, there was some type of protest, and it got a little wild. So yeah, had they not got it right, Lord help us all. Okay, we would have been bad shape. Let's go round train BobbieD. Who we got?
Frederick Mason, I'm right here with you, Monkey Ranch. King Arthur being a good co-worker.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. Do your thing. Make that montage. Let's go round train BobbieD. One nation under. Who we got?
JM, one of the prosecutors' attorneys was Jag IG Army.
Oh, he was a Jag IG. Jag IG is an army a lawyer that he works for the people for the United States Army and gets people off. So one of the prosecutors attorney. Okay, that means he's very skillful in what he did. I think let's talk about the prosecution for a minute. I think they did an excellent job, outstanding job. There was a team of people that did the prosecution. The state should give them a raise, a bonus pay. They did an outstanding job. However, they had a whole lot of things to work with. They had a lot of things that they could put up, and video was their main thing. Video was obvious, was self-evident. But if they were bad in what they were doing, even if they had a video and they were bad presenters, they could have messed it up too. So I think the prosecution did a great job, and they should be acknowledged for what they did and bringing Derek Chauvin to conviction. Let's go round train, Bobby. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, Sir Perry, it's all good. Thumbs up.
It's all good, man. Let's thumb that thing up. Let's go round train, Bobby. Who we got?
Terry Fleming.
What's up, Terry?
Chauvin isn't going to last 2 years in prison, Mark. No worries.
Hey, Chauvin.
I hope not.
Well, I don't wish nothing bad on nobody, man. I just wish that he realized every day of his life what he did to somebody that didn't deserve to be done like that. That's my whole wish for Chauvin. I don't want to see bad come to him, but I want him to think about what he did.
There's no bail on him?
Huh? I said bad. I didn't say bad.
No.
He don't have no bail when he's convicted. He had a bail. If he does a what do you call appeal, he might can get on bail then. Right now, they have to do a sentencing first, and that's the next phase of this. They have to sentence him.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he might be able to get out on sentencing. Well, after they sentence him, I don't think he's gonna be able to get out on bail. That's it. But during this period of time, he probably appeal for bail, whatever. But if he do appeal to his trial, he may be able to get out there. I don't know. But I forgot what I was saying. Let's go. What was I saying? What was I saying before you asked me? I don't forget. Let's go, Ron Chain, Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Frederick Mason. I'm glad they put his ass on.
Don't read that. What? AWS, Lisa D.
AWS. I go for a long time. All he needs before he go is a good.
Open up a can of AWS. Whoop AWS. That's what they need. Open up a can. When you get to the jailhouse, it's gonna be a can of whoop AWS on him. Let's go. I think I'll say, look at him. But he's not careful. Hey, Derek Chauvin been trained. He know how to fight. He's a bull piece of pow. He know how to fight. He know how to run too. When he get in there, all this fighting will be nothing. When you got 5-on-1, you better learn how to run too. Let's go run.
Where do you run? In the restroom?
He gonna run somewhere. He better not drop the soap. If he know what I know, he gonna do everything. He better not drop that soap. You know what happens when you drop the soap, right? Let's go right there, buddy. Who we got? Lawman, what's up?
He said it's good that they convicted Chauvin.
Now,
what's that?
Now and Hope, the other ones too. Now the next one. So I'm saying, yeah, they got to get the rest of them too. I gotta use the restroom, did you? I gotta be right back, man. Gotta let some of this coffee out.
Break time.
I gotta let some coffee out.
Delete. No, just wear it. Don't wear anything.
I gotta go to the restroom, y'all. Give me a minute, okay?
I'm drinking too much. I'm drinking too much too, but that's why. He said, you have to answer this, my dear, because I don't know. Huh? Bob?
Okay,
guys.
Please wait.
Just wait for a minute, please. Don't go. Dali dong.
Read the question. Go to the next question and come back to that.
Okay, Luman said, misfire, Bob. It's good that they convicted Chauvin. Now, I hope they do the same for the cops who killed Tony Tempa in much the same way.
Who?
Tony
Who?
Tempa.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Go to the next question.
Dali, daw
Go to the next question, Lisa D. All right, go to the next comment.
answer this first.
Lisa D,
Hmm?
you need to read the question, please.
I read it already.
I can't get in. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. When nature calls, you have to do the call of duty. All right, we got
I'll bring you a bucket next time.
I don't need none of that. I don't need no bucket. I need some ducats. I heard the song. I said I don't need no bucket. I need some ducats. You know what a ducat is, right?
Or a tubog galang.
Change to the change.
Empty.
Hey, I need some ducats, isn't that right? All right, who we got? Lawman.
Misfire.
You said misfire above. It's good that they convicted Chauvin. Now, I hope they do the same for those cops who killed Tony Temper. Okay, I'm not familiar with Tony Temper, so I probably have to look that up. But whoever that's done injustice and killed us in a wrongful, killed anyone in a wrongful manner, they need to be brought to justice. That's why I told you, if you remember, y'all, I told you at the early part of this program, it was my humble opinion that for at least for the last 10 years, they need to go back in the books on every police house in America and review the cases where people were killed or unjustly treated, and to see it, and then bring it back up for a retrial. Okay, see if there's any errors that occurred and bring them back up for a retrial. That's my opinion, because a lot of people were unjustly killed, a lot of people in unjustly and put in jail and prison. I mean, I read a story many months ago now where one cop was just blatantly setting black people up because he didn't like them, and putting drugs on, guns off, and setting them up. And now they got to go back and release the people. He had thousands and thousands of people he convicted. They found it out. Now they got to go back and let them people go. They got to be retried. Yeah. So yeah, those are things like that have to be done. Ryan trained by DC one night. Who we got?
Lawman.
What's up, Lawman? He said Terry Fleming.
Okay.
Good.
Great Britain was not in any way opposed to slavery in 1976.
1776.
Sorry, 1776. There was therefore no need for the 13 colonies to fight for independence to preserve slavery.
Okay, I got to read that one again. Lawman trying to get legal on me, man. He trying to get legal on me because he's a lawman. He said, Great Britain was not in any way opposed to slavery. Okay. In other words, Great Britain wanted slavery in 1776. There was therefore no need for the 13 colonies to fight for independence to preserve slavery. No, the 13 colonies. I think you're talking about the end of the war between the states. Slavery was a part of that one. Okay, that was one of the reasons why they wanted to fight the war between the states. Okay, North and the South. But I don't know as far as the 13 colonies, but slavery was a reason why they went to war between the states. And that's when the Civil War. Okay, that was one of the main reasons. There were other reasons as well, but one of the main reasons that we had a civil war was slavery. The big question about slavery. That's why Abraham Lincoln. Many people believe that Abraham Lincoln was a good man. He freed slaves, emancipation, proclamation, all that. You know, he did the Emancipation Proclamation, but he believed in slavery. He believed that black people were subservient. If you go back and check the records, check the words and stuff he said, the only reason why he signed the Declaration, the Emancipation Proclamation, to stop slavery, was because he knew that would end the war. That's why he did it. It wasn't because he loved us. No, he knew, he felt in his mind that we were inferior beings. He only did it to, okay, let's go. Right, everybody, who we got?
Lamont. What's up, Lamont? He came from Facebook. He said the black police that speak out lose their jobs.
Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. There was an incident where there was an African-American police woman, okay, years ago, about 13 years ago. What happened was this. She was partnering with another fellow officer. He was Caucasian. The Caucasian officer, male, got a black man and put him in a black kid. It was a kid. He put him in a chokehold. And I told you from my prior broadcast that when you put any individual in a chokehold, you cut off the carotid arteries, and it cuts the airflow to the body, to the brain, and to the other parts of the body. So the black woman officer, said, "No, stop! She got him off." And he got mad about it. He took it up with his commanding officer, and she got fired off the force because she stopped her from choking out a kid. No reason to do that. He could have killed him. So it took her 13 years now. She kept suing him. because they did her wrong, and she sued them, and she finally won. She won all her retirement and back pay, and that's what he's referring to. It took her years, man, years to get that money back. And that's another. I might want to bring that one, but that was a positive story, and she did the right thing. She said, "I'm standing up for." I wish we had more police persons like her. She stood up. It cost her job. Yeah, it cost her job, but she did the right, and now she's getting back pay for it. Let's go. Round 10, BobbieD, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, he said Great Britain.
Great what? Great Britain. Yeah, right.
Got greedy. Slavery in America was too profitable for them to stand. They talked of independence from them. Slavery had little to do with the revolution of 1776.
Okay, the revolution of 1776, slavery wasn't a big issue in that one. I thought you were talking about the war of 1866. But the 1776 war, you're right, slavery wasn't a big issue. The big issue in 1776 was taxes and the king being still subservient to the king. When we were colonies out here in the USA, in the United States, we still had to pay the king, bow down to the king, all that kind of stuff. Taxation without no representation. That was the issue. And that's why they went to war with the revolution. After the revolution of 1776 came in. It was basic. The main thing was taxation without equal representation. You had to pay money to England, but we had no representation. We just had to do what they said. We got tired of that, man. Yeah. But slavery was happening there too. It's happening there too, but that wasn't a big issue for why they went to war in 1776. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Raymond,
Thank you so much, Raymond. Another donation to the nation. Making it rain, making it rain. I like to make it rain. Remember that song? Purple rain, purple rain. Remember Prince did that song, man?
I don't want the pepper rain.
No purple rain, purple rain. She said, I don't want the purple rain. I don't want the purple rain.
I thought you talking about pepper.
Purple rain, purple rain, purple rain. Remember that song? I like that song. I remember when my movie came out, man. It was a good movie, man. And what's that lady name that he used to like? I forgot her name, man. She was nice. That lady, I forgot her name. And that was Prince's girlfriend. And that was a nice song. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD. Who we got? Oh, we got to do the dance.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Thank you about Terry Fleming.
Thank you, Sir Terry.
Appreciate the donation to the
Nation. More blessings,
much love. You got it right. Let's go. Round train, BobbieD. One Nation.
Brother Nathan, BobbieD, and Lisa D, I've got your 6 this train right.
Let's go, man. Let's get it. Let's get that thing.
Let's go.
Woo, woo, toot, toot. Let's ride. Who we got? Round train, BobbieD. One Nation. Who we got? What's up, Terry? He said, not just a jag. He was Inspector General. Okay, really? So then that tells me he was just not a jag, but Inspector General. That means that he had very good investigatory skills. He knew how to investigate, he knew how to prosecute, and he was the man for the job. See, everything lined up properly for us to get the verdict that we did today. We had the right, most skilled people as prosecutors. We had all the evidence that you could want in a case. I think the first few days that the prosecution presented their case, then Derek Chauvin's fate was sealed. They didn't need to go other than the first 2 days. The first day, actually, because the first day they showed the video. The video speaks for itself. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, that kid was from the beginning. I told y'all last week. I said you're gonna get some time. You know, I told you that. And if you didn't, it's gonna be some burning for the world and some learning for the world. Let's go around train BobbieD. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, he said the Revolutionary War is different from the Civil War. Bobby.
Exactly. I got you. Hey, no, the Revolutionary War was war between the states and the colonies in England. So that's called the Revolutionary War.
But it is still a war.
See what she said right, Terry? It's still war. What you talking about, man? Terry, what you mean, man? What you mean? It's still war. What you mean? It's a war. It's a war. I know the Civil War is between the people in the colonies, between the North and the South in the United States. But the Revolutionary War of England, and you know, they were tired of the king telling them, I need my monarch, and they had no representation in England. So they said, hey, if we tired of these kings telling us what to do, let's fight them. Let's be our own country. And that's when the 1776 came. Let's go around, about you see one nation. Who we got?
Joshua Moore.
Oh, what's up, Joshua?
He's in a caboose today.
What's up, man?
He said, what up, BobbieD? How is life threatening you? Are you still a citizen, senior? Are you still a citizen of the United States? Lisa, did you get whipping when you were little?
Okay, he done asked 5 questions. Okay, he said, what's up? Hey, man, we doing good. That's your first answer. Your first question. How is life treating us? Life is treating us very well, man. And the days, especially, we're very happy today. We're overjoyed. We have a very good verdict in the Derek Chauvin case. And we're just elated that it happened. And it's a turning point. We believe it to be a turning point in the civil rights and civil justices for minorities in America. So that's a good thing for us. Now, third question.
Are you still a senior citizen?
No, I ain't saying. So she doing, man. I'm a citizen. I ain't no senior. At least they don't play with me. Hey, okay. He said, are you still a citizen of the United States? Yes, I'm a citizen. I'll never be. Okay, let me explain that citizenship question. I get this every now and then. In order to be a citizen of the Philippines, if you want to immigrate here from America, whatever country, you have to stay here 5 years, first of all, okay? And after the 5th year, you can apply for citizenship. However, and that's a big however, if you apply for citizenship in the Philippines from a different country, you have to renounce your current citizenship. So if, for example, if I wanted to be a Filipino citizen, I would have to say, okay, I've been here 5 years and I renounce my citizenship of America. So I'm going to give up my citizenship for America. I would no longer be an American citizen. Yeah. Okay, so I would never do that because I love to be an American citizen. I just enjoy.
You're going to do a double?
No. Okay, since she brought that up, I got to explain this to you. All right. In the Philippines, the Philippines allow their citizens, Filipino citizens, to have what's called dual citizenship. Okay, now they can be a citizens of the Philippines, and if they're an American, and they live in America, they can have a citizenship of America. This country allows that. However, America does not allow dual citizenship. Okay, so a Filipino can be an American citizen as well as a Filipino citizen. Because they allow dual citizenship. Okay. Now next question. Okay. Is that it?
Lisa, do you get whipping? Yeah.
That's on you.
Pinch and whip.
Hey.
That's part of your childhood.
Yeah. Out here, they can call 911 all day long. They ain't coming. You get whooped. You get whippers out here. You know, they get spankings, beaten. You know.
Yeah.
Everybody else.
Let's go. You want to learn.
Yeah, they're disciplining the children out here. Let me put it like this. Some people do it and some don't. Because some children out here just as bad because the younger people out here, they don't discipline the children. But she was brought up on the province where they discipline the children. In the city, they let the kids do what they. There's some and I'm not trying to be mean, but there's some very mean and disrespectful children here in the Philippines. Very, very mean. Because the city people, they don't discipline their children. They let them do anything, say anything, you know. But in the country, in the province, it's a different story. They usually more discipline their children out there. But be careful about these kids when you come out here. Well, I got they'll put it on you. Let's go.
King Arthur. True, Terry. Bobby been hitting the tuba.
Now, this is part of my smoothie. I told you we drink smoothies for breakfast about 4 to 5 times a week. This is my part of my smoothie. I got some tuba in there too. Nah, I don't believe it. He said, I don't eat no tuba. Let's go. Round check by who we got.
Frederick Mason, he said, I saw that just a minute ago. Gotta check it out. After the live stream, it said she was vindicated, and I'm happy for her.
Okay.
The lady?
Yeah, the lady that got the police woman, African American police woman that tried to keep the guy from choking the kid. She got her money, man. She got a retirement, full retirement. I think she got back pay. I'm not sure about the back pay, but I know she got a full retirement back because they fired her. And then you fired her because she was trying to stop the cop from choking out the kid. He could have killed the kid, a kid. But yeah, I'm happy that she got some vindication. She got some monetization as well. Let's go around tell you about it. Easy, my life, who we got?
Terry Fleming, Sir Arthur.
Right, tell you about it. Easy, one nation.
Terry Fleming, the Civic War about
Civic.
Civil.
You trying to say civil war? Wait. The Civil War was about 1862. I forgot. Yeah, Civil War is about the Civil War. Yeah, it's about 1862, 1860, something like that. Yeah, that's the Civil War. When I said that, when he's talking about the Civil War, he's talking the war between the states, or another term is called the North and the South War, where that one, the main reason they were fighting, one of the main reasons among others, was because they wanted to. The southern states wanted to keep slavery, and the northern states wanted to abolish slavery. That was one of the main reasons that there was the war between the states, or the North and South War, or it's called the Civil War. Okay, let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, one nation.
That's it.
All right, y'all. It's been real. It's been real. It's been real. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. This is BobbieD.
Yeah.
You want to say, first of all, let's say thank you for everybody that gave today. You are much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Much
Sir
love
Terry.
and many blessings to you to come, and keep on keeping on. Be positive out there. If you're an African American or a minority, you have to stay vigilant and be diligent about what's going on around you. If you're stopped by a policeman for any reason, comply. Okay, comply. If it's not something that's going to cause your life or whatever, comply with the officer's request. Remember, they're not there to hurt you, supposedly. They're to help you. So comply with their request. This is not hurting you. If you're not going to get yourself hurt or killed, comply, man. And hopefully you'll be living to tell the story of what happened. But when you don't comply, a lot of other circumstances can come in here and cause you bodily harm. So comply if you get stopped. Minority people out there by things. Ask them to see their badge. A lot of these cops out here, plain clothes, see their badge when you comply with anything. May I see your badge, please? Ask them to see their badge. And if they show you a valid badge, comply. Okay?
Okay, thank you guys for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Chichipaya!
Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page. And you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look in the video description for media information. And if you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video. And notice, guys, there will be no food drive from May. We will start the food drive again in the month of June. And what's this? We have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you are a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information as of January 1, 2020. All veterans, I said all veterans with a VA card. If you don't have a VA card, don't be calling them. You got to get your VA card first, okay? They're going to say, where's your VA card, sir? They say, oh, man, I just don't have one. They say, okay, get off my phone till you get one. Get your VA card, and then you can get benefit information. All right? And what else? That's it.
Love Trade Nation, we now have merchandise available for purchase. Check them out at https://lifeandfeel
BobbieD.
BobbieD.com.
Yeah, if you want to buy a cup, we got t-shirts, cups, we got
Face
masks.
mask.
You can go to that website and make your purchase, your selection, and it will be sent to you via DHL. Okay, wherever you are in this world. Okay, you have to pay it, and I would suggest you do PayPal. Pay. They got Visa, credit. Do a PayPal. It's easier for you that way. Okay, PayPal, and then if you do a Visa, Mastercard, they take some money out, so we missing money. Just do the PayPal. Okay, and you get something you want. Hey, I'm gonna put some more stuff. I've been saying that for a while, but I'm gonna put some more stuff up there. Okay, and the prices are, the prices are not that high. Whatever, but if you want something with us to recognize us as one of your favorite shows, get your cup, man. Get your little cup or t-shirt. Okay, let's go.
And we have new YouTube channel called BobbieD Travels. Please, it's about Philippines and global travel. Please subscribe to our new channel here called BobbieD Travels.
Guys, I'm going to be, I said that yesterday, but I got distracted. I'll be doing another video. I did a lot of travel videos on this show, right, with you guys. But as far as travel from this point forward, many of I may do a few here, but most of the travel videos I do from this point going forward basis will be on that travel channel. I need everybody go to BobbieD, BobbieD, right? Space Travels, TRAVELS, BobbieD space Travels. Go to YouTube, search for that channel, BobbieD space Travels, and then when you see that subscribe button, click on that. I need to get 100 subscribers. Okay, I need 100 subscribers. And then I get 100 subscribers, I'll be doing 2 videos a week. Until I get 100, 1 a week. When I get 200, then I triple it, then I'll be doing more and more. That's how I'm gonna do that. I need 1,000 subscribers as quickly as I can. When I get me 1,000 subscribers, then I'll be doing live at 4,000 hours of viewing time. I'll be doing lives on it. And when I do live, every time I do a live on this show, as soon as we finish here, I'm doing a travel channel and do a live on it too. That's how I do, man. You think I'm playing with you? Sign me up. Go ahead. Go ahead and sign up. I need 1,000 subscribers to do live. Let's go. What you waiting on?
You still have comments.
All right, let's get these comments out. Y'all know me, man. I've been getting
bits.
what?
Yeah.
Wall Street bets. Wall Street bets. What's up, man? Y'all? He said, I cannot find that YouTube. Okay. Murphy had a problem with this too, because I was spelling. I'm gonna type it up. Hold on. I'm gonna show you what it is. Go to this channel right here. Just type this in. BobbieD.
No,
BobbieD.
Capital D, no
Space. Yes, space. TRAVELS. Go ahead and type that in. BobbieD Travels. When you're searching, go to YouTube. Hit that, Lisa. How come it ain't going?
Yeah,
Okay, slow. Okay. Go to YouTube in the search bar up in YouTube channel, put BobbieD space Travels, and then hit enter. Okay. When you click that enter, it'll come up with my channel. All right. When you see the subscribe button on the channel, click the subscribe button. Okay. That's all you gotta do. It's easy, man. Just go ahead and do that for me. Okay. I appreciate it, man. Sorry for the inconvenience.
BobbieD Travels.
No space in between the D. That's the problem. Don't put that space in. It's BobbieD. One word. Okay, I'm gonna do it again.
You said it.
Okay, go hit that highlight so you can see it right here.
That's it, guys.
That's it right there. That's the spelling. You see on the screen right there? That is the proper spelling right there. BobbieD space. Okay, one word, and then Travels. TRAVELS. Okay, I want to get it right now because I travel. Okay, let's go. Right, Bobbie. Let's see what who we got. Marsha did it. Marsha did it in the house. Marsha did it in the house. Where's Chester? Let's go. What's up, man? He said, go.
Sorry, I'm late, Love Train family. I just did 502 miles in my truck, and I just wanted to say how relieved I am that Derek Chauvin got what was coming to me.
Yeah, man. Thank you for showing up today, Marshall. I'm glad you joined the chat with us today because it shows that you care about your community and you care about what's done right to people, and also you don't want people to be done wrong. So thank you so much. I use this show sometimes as a sounding board, okay? A sounding board for the sentiments and the feelings that many people like me have, okay? And so you're chiming in. And it's okay, man. Thank you so much. That shows that you are concerned. You know, you have feelings. You have empathy for people being done wrong. You don't want it. And I'm like that too, man. Thank you so much for showing up, Marsha.
Somebody said, Wall Street said, can you type the link?
Okay, hold on, man. Hold on, I gotta go.
Do you know the link?
I got to go look. I don't have it right.
Right here.
You got the link? I got the link there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Type it in, Lisa.
HTTPS.
Type it in. You telling me?
Thanks,
Oh.
I found it and they found it.
Can you copy that link
They
for me?
can't.
Let me see. Okay, let me type that in. Tell me what it is. No, but I want to put it out there so they can get it. Tell me what HTTPS. What else?
Wait, HTTPS.
Okay, we're typing the link in, so this will be a clickable link for you. Okay. HTTPS. What else?
Colon.
Okay.
Slash dot //
Okay.
bit.ly slash 3 small letter A 91 small a n capital L.
That's it right there.
Mm.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the link right there, guys. Okay.
No, you should.
It didn't show up.
Right there.
All right, that's the link right there, guys. It should be clickable. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go to that link and it'll pull up a subscribe button, so you can subscribe to my channel. And I got another channel coming, and then we're gonna work on Lisa D's channel. So we're gonna have multiple channels, guys. Okay. And I might have to hire me somebody to help me out. No, but we're gonna have multiple channels, and that's how we grow. The newer channels, we don't expect a whole lot from them immediately. Okay, but if it happens, it's great. But they're long term. Okay, I know how to structure things, and I know some things take time. But if you guys do and you sign up, you give me. I need 1,000 people. I need 1,000 subscribers. So I want my main thing for these channels is to do lives much. But I'm gonna do some videos, but I want to do live on the other one. But I need 1,000, okay? I need 1,000 subscribers. But I hit 1,000, I'm gonna be doing live every day on the other channels. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna be playing.
I
Let's
don't
go.
have the, I mean, Wall Street is asking, what is my channel?
Oh, Lisa D, she ain't got it yet.
I
We have to work on her channel. That's one thing I'll be doing maybe today or tomorrow. When I have to perfect her channel and get it structured properly, and then we'll give you the link for hers. But we haven't done hers, completed hers yet. Okay.
So I can subscribe. Okay, we will let you know, guys, when I have my channel. And I don't have to cover.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. You don't want me to tell you. I'm gonna tell you this. Lisa D, when she had in her mind that when she did a channel, she had to talk and But when she found that some other people were doing the channels, they don't do a lot of talking. They just sit there and watch and let the people look at them. She said, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. So now she wants to channel, but it's not going to be.
Action speaks louder than words.
You're right about that. Actions do speak louder than words, but it's not going to be that only, okay? I'm going to be on the channel too. And y'all know, when I get on the channel, there ain't going to be no sitting there.
Yeah.
You're not going to be there just sitting there looking at me. Because I'm like, let's talk. All right, let's go.
Bravo 29, what's up?
Bravo.
What's up? Subscribe, thanks.
Thank you so much, Bravo.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
and Wall Street.
Thank you so much, Wall Street, Bravo. Murphy, he signed up. Everybody signing up, man. Thank you, man. I need 1,000. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I need 1,000 people. Cause I need 1,000 people to sign up.
I will beat you.
She's trying to compete with me. You can't compete with me. You can't beat me. You cannot beat me. You cannot beat me.
Or I will whip you.
You can't do that either. Now, I need 1,000 people to sign up. When I get me 1,000 people, I'm gonna do some live stream every day on my travel. I'm gonna show you how to get the cheapest rate to get anywhere in the world. I'm gonna show you how to pack for travel. I'm gonna talk a whole bunch of stuff about it, and I'm gonna show you how to go to these different places, and I'm gonna tell you where the places that they don't want this color at. Okay? Hey, you think I'm playing with you? I'm gonna have me some live shows on Trap every day. Let's go. Right, Trap,
Like
Bobby.
I said, I just subscribed to your new channel.
Thank you so much, Marsha.
Marsha.
Thank you so much. Hey, appreciate that,
Thank
man.
you, everybody.
I need 1,000. I need 1,000. 1,000 subscribers. Hey, can we do it, man? I'm serious.
Yeah.
Hold on. Can I get 1,000, man? Can I do it, man? Can y'all do that for me? I know you can, man. Hey, 1,000 ain't nothing, man. We can do that in a month. We can do that in a day. We can do it, man. Let's get it right. Let's go. Right, Trey, Bobby, let's see who we got.
Let's do our closing.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's been real. It's been real. We gotta do the close. I'm sorry, y'all. We gotta do mess me up. We gotta do the closing clip. Let's go.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys, it's been real. It's been real. It's been real. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. This is BobbieD.
And the Tubu Queen, listen,
Saying take care
God bless.
and
Peace. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for watching.